classic case of shifting blame, announcing hollow incentives and shooting videos to name and shame. Bengaluru civic bodies seem ready to do everything except take responsibility for the garbage piling up on city streets. Now, Bengaluru has rolled out a new reward for reporting scheme to curb public littering. After the much hyped Kasa Suriyuva Habba stunt, I'm calling it a stunt, where officials dumped trash at litterbugs' doorsteps. You know, there were some people who were dancing also. I mean, I've seen those videos. So, the Habba, the festival, really became one. The Bengaluru Solid Waste Management Limited is back with another citizen-driven campaign. Under this, anyone who films and shares a video of someone dumping waste in public can earn 250 rupees, provided the violator is identified and fined. Residents can send videos via a WhatsApp number and a new BSNL app. The video must clearly capture the offender's face and location. Now, if it's verified by the marshals and health inspectors will then act accordingly. Penalties: 1,000 for first time, 2,000 for repeat offenders. Now, officials of BSWML say many residents still refuse to hand over waste to door-to-door collectors, opting instead to dump garbage in vacant areas. So, there is a secure UPI system which is being added to ensure quick payouts, anonymous however. The agency claims the incentive will be funded entirely through collected fines, so there is no extra burden on civic finances. Well, the big question is it a real fix or just another gimmick? I mean, of course, we'll have to wait and find out. But what are the experts saying? Satya Prakash, Vice Chairperson and spokesperson for KPCC, continues with us very, very kindly on this debate as well. And Sandeep Aniruddhan, who is a civic activist, Bengaluru. A very warm welcome to both of you. Sandeep, you know, how does this work? I want you to decode this. I mean, I take a video of yours. What if I hate you? Anyway, and what if I Photoshop and there is a lot of garbage in front of your house because I hate you, and then I send it to this WhatsApp number, and then they come and they say there is no garbage, you are lying. What happens? I'm totally confused, and I think the 250 candy kind of a carrot dangling thing really doesn't work, does it, Sandeep?
Yeah, so first of all, taking a picture of a person, I don't know how they will track the person.
Yeah.
The technology, I'm not too sure about. Is it facial recognition or whatever? The second thing, of course, is about whether the 250 rupees is inducement enough for citizens to report. I feel that's too small an amount. Nobody might even pay much attention. While in concept, it's a great idea. It will generate a lot of employment for people and might help the public cause. But it's difficult. People don't come with a number plate, you know, for easy identification. That's going to be the big problem. In fact, about 5 or 6 years back, Nitin Gadkari, I'm sorry to distract, but Nitin Gadkari had proposed that vehicles, like traffic offences, he proposed to give 50% of the fine collected to the people who report it through app. But it's been 6 years and neither the Ministry of Transport nor traffic police have implemented that. That would have been a huge game changer because it's easy to identify vehicles. They have number plates, and if they're violating a particular
Not know if
rule.
this, but you know, apart from all the problems that you've listed, I'm only bothered about the end game. Is that, does it even help the garbage dumping or, you know, cleaning the streets of this beautiful city called Bengaluru, which was a garden city at one time? Satya, how do you look at it? I mean, citizens' initiatives, great. Citizens of Bengaluru have always come to the streets to help and to stand up for their city. But do you think this is going to help at all?
This is something similar to citizen policing. Okay, the police stations and the police department also asks, that please help us. Today, what the GBA is doing is asking help from the citizens. We did everything. There were announcements in my area. There were announcements. My area is one of the poshest area. It's a good area where all people live. There are slums also. There are rich people also. Everyone. They did everything possible, but still people are dumping garbage near the parks. You go to any park, you will find garbage there and tons of garbage. And the BBMP doesn't lift it also. This is the problem. So what the government is doing is, or BBMP or GBA, or erstwhile BBMP and now GBA is doing is, they're telling that, recently I saw that in Whitefield, three students, girl students, they're coming, throwing the garbage and one girl is dancing. Is this sort of, this thing can we expect from citizens, responsible citizens of Bangalore? Now, what has happened is someone has filmed it, given. Now, those girls were fined by the GBA.
We
At
are
least
playing
next
Satya.
time.
Let's play the video that's there. It is Satya, the video you were talking about. We are playing it.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. See. At least see what I'm telling. For the time being, give GBA a chance. Let them do this for 6 months or 3 months or 6 months. Let us see the benefit out of it. Let us not always be critical on the poor engineers and the poor staff who do something so that a clean Bangalore is there. Okay. Or if there is something else that you can tell, you please tell us. You all can tell us.
That, I wonder, I know, Sandeep, I mean, you guys live there. I visit that place. But Sandeep, I want to ask you this. Do you think that if the trucks which take the garbage, and of course, you know what, they are not responsible if you're not at home. I'm very clear about this because I could be the truck driver. I can't wait for Mr. Aniruddhan to kind of arrive and I'll say, Your Majesty. I mean, it will come at a time when you have to dump the garbage there. Yeah. There are, of course, other methods, no, Sandeep, is to maybe increase the frequency of the trucks which come and take it. Why is it? You know what Satya said, that unfortunately near the park where he lives, I think JP Nagar, correct me if I'm wrong, is that near parks, there is lots of garbage and the GBA and BBMP never even takes it. So therefore, this citizen initiative is very good. Sandeep Aniruddhan, my problem is shifting the onus on the citizens who are already very tired of working, livelihood, plus taking on the responsibility of what the government is supposed to do because I'm a taxpayer. Do you think this will even work? There will be fatigue which will set in.
I think the basics need to be addressed first. To understand why these black spots arise is because from our understanding of the wards in our area, the last tendering was done in 2019 or something. So like it's almost 6 or 7 years have passed. The capacity that the tendering was done for was almost, if you look at the growth in population, the population has exploded by 2-3 times. The buildings themselves are exploded by almost double or triple. So what's happening now is there is a huge capacity gap. That largely explains why the capacity mismatch happens. In our area, there are complaints regularly on the WhatsApp groups of the ward that garbage pickup is not happening regularly. It happens once in a week, twice in a week, not at the regular frequency. So how do we fix that? I mean, it will change what.
And what happens if,
like, is an extreme case. It might be better in already developed areas where there's not been much.
No. My mom, who's old and lives in Whitefield, she says there are other people who come and dump garbage in front of her house. Poor old woman. She goes outside, she peeps, she says someone has again done it. Will someone take her video and put her picture and her number on it? How is she going to fight this? Can I ask?
Nothing of that sort will happen.
Sorry, who's this question to?
To Satyaji.
See, nothing of that sort will happen. The BBMP authorities, after you send that video, they will see the authenticity of the video also. And to identify, they are taking the help of police. I'll tell you what is the psychological issue this might, bring in, I'm telling. See what happens. This has become a habit. How does habit become? A particular incident of taking trash and keep on throwing every day, that incident which happens regularly becomes a natural habit. Now we have to break that habit, which has become a very dirty
but
habit.
what has happened with Karnataka government, I agree with you, citizens have to take the onus. But with your government, what has happened is that if you are an industrialist, well, the roads are bad, fix them. Oh, you are a teacher, then fix the school. It seems like everything is you do it. No, you like the city or else leave. I'm coming from there. It seems like either live with the trash or take your video. I mean, come on, all of us, I don't know about you guys, I respect both of you, but there are a lot of people who have to get up morning shift. You have to get up at 3:30, come to work by 4:30. I mean, am I going to take videos and do all these things or, earn a livelihood? I don't understand with both of you. This is not practical at all is what I'm saying. The onus cannot be on the citizens all the time. Either they pick up their milk packet, make coffee and run to office where the roads are bad and my scooty goes into the potholes. What is this?
In that case, keep the trash till Saturday and put it on a Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday also the autos come. So in my area, That dry trash fellow comes every day. Only wet trash comes twice a week. So we will keep the wet trash for 3 days and we will put it. So citizens also have to do something. Everything you can't put it. You tell me with your hands on your heart. People who throw, you look there on the screen. All that trash. Who has put the trash there on the road? Are you saying that all the trash, people who have put trash there?
Very good, but I'm going to stick my neck out. This ain't going to work, and the 250 rupees is not only less. I do not know this payment. It may become, and after some time, the government is on a good path, to get this done. But I think this is too much of a confusion in a person's life, particularly the kind of life Bangaloreans have. Sandeep, what do you think? Last word to you, and then I wrap this up.
So there's a huge capacity gap. It's not just that they come a couple of days a day. A lot of areas are not being covered by trash pickup. And this is something the government needs to address, building capacity. And the second, they need to figure out whether this model works. Because see, we've been experimenting with this model since the 1990s, I think. All the common dustbins that used to be in the public area have been removed. And the waste collectors only collect from homes, residences, gates. Whether this works is something we need to evaluate. Should there be alternatives to this? If every ward, as per the solid waste management policy, every ward is supposed to have a wet waste processing center, a dry waste collection center, etc. If at least those centers are there in every ward, people at least know they can go and hand it over at least in the processing center. And a ward is a reasonable size, people can travel.
Okay,
but the shameful thing is after 2 or 3 decades, we still don't have decentralized ward facilities.
Right.
Now I'm not blaming any single government. It is a collective failure of many governments. We should have decentralized facilities.
What I would suggest is to the people of Bangalore, if someone is fined just because our truck has not gone there, we will not fine him. Very clear. If it is our problem, we will accept it. But if it is his problem, the truck is coming, the auto is coming, and still he is putting the trash on the road, I think, that sort of a person has to be fined.
Absolutely.
Not to collect money.
The problem now is we have a BBMP
public space as a dustbin for your problem.
Yeah, Satya, I agree there.
No, right now, see, the sad thing about the IT capital of the universe is that we have a BBMP Sahaya app which has not been, it is a go-to app for all complaints. It doesn't work. It doesn't resolve any of our problems. Now, how are you going to make a payment? I'm sure that will also
That's
not
what
work.
I said. This is going to be a kind of nightmare, Satya Prakash. Just stay alert because we will meet again. And I hope it works because it will put the onus at least on the citizen. Do not trash the litter, Bengaluru streets, or else someone is watching you.